One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have the first crack at it in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to...
He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got his man. Turning on the Jets. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Wide open spaces. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Lewis wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive. Going for it on fourth down, check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Looking to throw again. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And they will score! Touchdown, Buffaloes! Looking for the tie with the extra point. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play together and got in the end zone.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Berry. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson. At the 45 on its way. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Noles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Motion from the wideout. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Well, on 2nd and inches, the offense tried to catch the defense napping, and they took a shot, didn't get it. 3rd and inches now, you got to do the obvious thing and run it, and the defense completely stuffs you. Now you got 4th down. What do you do if you're on offense?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time on target.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him and nobody's close. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Gibson. Oh, a lot of space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He snares it in the end zone. Touch.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lewis wants to pass. Fires it down the seam. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. A little screen to the running back. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got a man. It's Gibson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. From the gun. Wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, it's third and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on fourth down.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and more. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Seminoles are marching down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Sperry. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Got out of trouble and throws. Quick pass and catch, good enough for the first down. Didn't need a lot, but they got enough. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. QB draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The give to the running back from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Handoff from the gun. Finds a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack from both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Oh, better look out. Spins away from the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Smart move to keep it on the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man. It's Bellamy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Buffaloes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. With the catch, it's Bellamy. At the 40, there he goes. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This freshman quarterback has shown no signs of youth so far today. And the QB has more than had his way just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Brees, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.